Today we're going to be talking about a little game. A little game that doesn't exist in the country in which I was born and raised. But now that I've been living in England for about 8 months now, I have finally gone to my first cricket game. I went to a Kent versus Yorkshire county championship game here in the great city of Canterbury where I live. Now that I've seen this amazing sport, I figured it'd be entertaining for all for me to try to explain cricket to you after going to one day of one game without any prior knowledge other than some Wikipedia article perusing. So nevertheless, here we go. Step 1. I'm going to be drawing you everything using this handy dandy pizza box. Let's fucking get into it. Alright, so you guys are used to this is not a diamond, but pretend it's a baseball diamond. It kind of is. And you got, if you do it like this way, okay, here's home base, you got the 1, you got the 2, 3 base, you're going to run around, have some fun, play a real game. That's baseball. You know baseball. This is fucking nothing like baseball. Okay, well, it's a little bit like baseball, but it's somehow more convoluted. So, step 1, we got a relatively oval-shaped field. Within that field, you have a, what they call the pitch, I believe. In the pitch, you have these 3 sticks on either side. They're called the wicket, and the wicket consists of bails and stumps. I remember that part. I did my research before going to the game. I didn't do any research before this video, so this is all fresh off the top of my memory after sitting at a cricket stadium for 5 hours. You got the batter. We know what a batter is. He swings the bat. The cricket bat looks a little different than a baseball bat. Look it up. It honestly looks pretty cool. You got a batter. Now here's where it starts getting a little different than baseball. You have another batter over here. So here we got 2 batters. You got the field players of the opposing team kind of standing out around here. Not doing a whole lot, if I'm going to be honest, after 5 hours of an amazing day at the park, if you know what I mean. Now here you got some umpires too. You have 2 official umpires. Don't forget them. You got nice hats on. I should mention that all cricket players wear pretty good clothes. They got the nice sweater vest. They have the classic cricket sweater with the nice striped V-neck. You know what I'm talking about. It looks good. Alright, so we got the pitcher, but don't call him a pitcher. He's called a bowler. And he does the most ridiculous, like bowling versus pitching. He gotta do. I'm gonna do it for him. All right. So to bowl, rather than to pitch a ball, you gotta get a running start, and you like jump in the air, and you gotta do a little hula. Yeah, jump. I'm not gonna do it because there's technically a noise ban in my campus because some students have exams. I don't, because I'm doing a master's dissertation instead. Some grad students do have exams, but thanks to my amazing social anthropology, ethnobotany, all I have to do is do research and write a paper. But that's not what this is about. So he does a run. He does a jump. He does a really ridiculous throw. And it goes downwards. Because while in baseball, the pitcher just wants to get the batter out, the bowler wants to make a wicket, which is when his ball bypasses the defense of the batter and knocks over these sticks. If he knocks over the sticks, it's a wicket. The batter is out. There are other ways to get the batter out, like the classic, if he hits the ball and someone in the field catches it before it touches the ground, he's out. If the batter hits the ball and accidentally knocks over the wicket on the other side, he's out. There are like 10 different ways I read for a batter to get out, but I don't fucking know them. I know that if he hits the ball and they catch it, he's done for. if the the bowler ever actually gets a wicket, he's done for. Now, if he hits the ball, so pitcher, let's say he starts on this side. Not the pitcher, the bowler. The bowler, he's going to stand out here, right? He's going to do he'll probably be standing out here. And he does a running start, throws the ball, goes out here. He hits it. It starts going. If he thinks it's worth it, like if he thinks it's going out there, this batter is going to run, while this secondary batter is going to run, and they're going to try to switch places on either side of the field. Okay? If they successfully swap places before the ball is thrown back to the pitch area. Now this area is called the pitch. I'm not mixing up bowler and pitcher. Don't forget that. This sandy part within the nice grass oval is the pitch. Anyway, if they successfully switch places, that counts as a run. They get one run. You put 1 point on the scoreboard, baby. And then it's the secondary batter's turn. And they just keep switching places until they're out. Now, let's talk about overs. An over is 6 deliveries. But I need to back it up a bit. When the bowler throws the ball successfully to the other side, that's 1 delivery. That's 1 delivery by the bowler/pitcher. When I mix in baseball terms every now and then to make it understandable. So when the guy throws the ball to the other side, regardless of if the batter does his job, it's called a delivery. Now if you have 6 deliveries, that's 1 over. And then at an over, the entire field switches sides. So when I drew it like that, I lied. It's either all the fielders are on one side, then it over goes, the fielders move to this side, and a different bowler comes in, and it's his turn to bowl. And so again, you would have alternating 2 different bowlers until your bowlers start getting bad and you start replacing them with other ones like today. And I thought that at 90 overs it was done, like the inning was over, but no. In a first-class cricket match, which is like a classification, so the first-class highest standard, such as the county championship in which I watched today, an inning needs a minimum of 90 overs. So that's a minimum of 6 deliveries by a bowler. So that's about, let me do the math on my calculator.com. Just kidding, I think I did it earlier, but I'm going to do it again, just in case. 6 times 90. Should be easy, but I'm not a math student, I'm an anthropology student. 540. So, a minimum of 540 throws need to have gone into this game. But turns out, for 1 inning. I believe. But that's not it. I thought that was going to be when the inning was over and I would finally see Kent play. Like Kent at bat. But no. It just needs at least a minimum to be considered a good game or something. Because the scoreboard was like, 60 something, but then 50. It added up to the total as 142 overs were left. Or like a total of 142. So I don't know what happens when there's 142. Is that just the game is over? I don't know. I know that here's the thing. There's supposed to be 4 innings in a game. So that there's 2 batting periods for the team. So like one team gets to bat, other team gets to bat again. So they each get 2 tries. To end an inning, rather than the simple way in baseball where you get 3 outs after 3 strikes each, you change the inning, everybody goes, new batter side, the team gets to bat. You need 10 fucking outs. You need 10 wickets. 10 wickets. because the rule is that you need every batter except one has to have been gotten out, and there are 11 players on a team, so you need 10 outs to change the inning. Okay, you reading this? You hearing this? I was at this game for 5 hours, and it was still the same inning. And there are still, as of my last check, it's 5:17 p.m. right now. Game started at 11 a.m. I got there at 10. That's why I was there at 5 hours. Anyway. So technically I was at the game. I was at the stadium for 5 hours, but I was at the game for 4 hours. Anyway. From 11 a.m. to now 5 p.m., it has still been one inning in the game, and Kent still needs 4 or 5 more wickets, so 4 or 5 more outs before they even have a chance to bat again. What I didn't tell you is that a standard county championship cricket match is scheduled to be 3 or 4 days long. 4 days for one game. And now I know why. Because I sat through 5 hours of one inning watching Yorkshire, however you fucking call it, just keep scoring runs, and Kent just kept letting those balls go out there. I don't know if he just didn't want to aim for the sticks. I don't know what he was doing. But my team, I sat through 4 hours of them not doing much, I'm not gonna lie. And so theoretically, you can have a game where the other side never gets to bat because you just run out of time and they never got enough wickets and the other side just fucking swept them. This game that I went to technically today was day 3 of the game, so they've been going for 2 days. So when I started in the morning, Yorkshire was at bat with 183 runs. When I decided to start heading home around 3:30 p.m., they were at 320 or so runs, I believe. And let me just update it. Let me just go to my little internet.com, refresh this page. You guys can't see, but I'm doing that right now. So, Kent's actually starting to do stuff. They have 2 wickets left, which means they've gotten 8 players out. It is still the same inning. And Yorkshire has made, it's at 442 runs. So 442 minus 183, guys. They have scored 259 runs of today only. This running back and forth isn't the only way to get a run, though. If a batter hits a ball and it goes out here, it touches the floor, it bounces, it touches, and then it rolls out of field before one of the fielders can catch it. If it rolls out of the little rope oval, that counts as 4 runs. If he hits the ball and it flies out of there outside of the oval without ever touching the ground, that's 6 runs. I don't know what my team was doing, but this guy was hitting the 4-run things all goddamn day. So the scoreboard just keeps going. And there are a lot of stats on the board that I don't understand still. And that about sums it up, I believe. You can have a 4-day game. You could probably have a 5-day game. If you don't want to limit the innings, these games could never stop. I understand now why you need a 4-day game when you can have 5 to 6 hours. You can do 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. one inning. Not much happening other than one team, not mine, doing a lot. So there you have it. Now you understand cricket, or at least a good understanding of cricket. You gotta hit the sticks, you gotta hit the ball. Well, bowler gotta hit the sticks, batter's gotta hit the ball, not let those sticks get hit, keep racking up points. I feel like there's a lot of pressure on the bowler in this game, more pressure than there is on a pitcher in baseball, because the amount of times that a fielder, I think, is able to get a batter out is like much rarer than the amount of times a fielder is able to get a baseball player out. And so it really is up to the bowler to get the wickets. And as far as I can tell, it's really fucking hard, or my team is not that good. Sorry. Oh, but there you have it. Cricket. Hello again. Wow, so long since I last saw you, but I forgot a very important part of cricket. Now, I don't know what dictates when it's time. I honestly don't know like how they decided it was time to do so, but at one point in the game, the players must take at least one. I don't know if it's a required amount. I know they took one because I was there during it. They take a tea break. There's no tea in here because I didn't want to fill a full pot just for a clip. But the players go. They eat sandwiches. They drink tea. The audience gets to go up, go around, have their own tea, eat some food, walk around on the field, look at the pitch. And being that it's an English sport, a British sport, and now an international sport as well, obviously, tea is very important. Don't forget it. Thanks for my video. I hope it wasn't too boring. You have to have patience with my video, just like you really need to have patience to sit through a 5-day game like this. And that's scene.